Welcome back to part 3 of the Messerschmidt build, where we will be concentrating on decals. So far with Messerschmidt it has been painted, and we've set the propeller on, the undercarriage has been done, and it's been covered with some clear coat. And that helps the decals slide about when you put them on, getting them in the right place. So here we've just got some warm water, and here we have microset and microsol. You can get them off of Amazon, I think. To be honest, they're the best two I've used. You use one that you put on the body of the model, and then you put your sticker on, your decal on, and then after it's gone on, you'll wipe over it with some microsol, and that will soften it, and it'll all sit into all the places. But that two-stage stuff is the best I've had. Right, so we've got the box. Let's have a quick look at the box about where to put everything. Number 7. Let's start with this way around, shall we? Because that's which way the box is, and we want number 7. So there's number 7. Cut out number 7. Get as close to the sticker as you can. Try not to cut yourself. Which is another thing. This board I work on, it's like a cut resistant, self-healing board. Got this in Hobbycraft. I really need to get myself a bigger one. I need like an A3 one, but I mean at the time I bought this, it fitted in I had a Humbrol workstation, which is also very good actually. I'll get that out at some stage and I'll show you it, because it's for the learner builder and the expert builder. That's a lovely little station to put your paints on and keep everything tidy. So we'll pop the decal in the water for about 20 seconds. Leave that there for a second. I'll tell you, everything goes belly up when you're filming it on. So leave it in about 20 seconds. Pop it on a bit of card. There we go, and you can see it moves around. So we get the microsol, grab a brush, dip it in, and then we just wipe it on the side. And then put the slide the sticker off onto the model. See how it's positioned. I think I need to go back a little bit. Oh. There we go. So then we use this one. Dip this one in and just wipe this over the top. Give it a couple of minutes, get yourself a cotton bud, and then just wipe around the edge of it just to clear up all the excess. And there we go. That's the first one. Let's get some more on. Back to the decals. And we need this one here. Wrong pot. 20 seconds in the warm water. A few minutes to dry there. move that out of the way because other soft drinks are available. Put a little bit of this on first. It's another reason why you put the clear coat on, because you can put stuff like this on and it won't ruin the paint. Next one for this side is, I'll tell you what, we'll do the other side because they're at the top of the decal sheet. Cut these ones off because they're all for the wing. And then we can just go oosh, oosh, oosh. This one okay? Wobbly. Whoops. I need to get some more of this. So what I need to do is put it in a better pot because both the stuff I bought I dropped or kicked over. Looking nice. It is looking very nice indeed. Got to be honest, I'm not 100% happy with the camouflage I put on that. I don't know quite what went wrong. Got something confused when I was masking it up, and it just hasn't come out looking how I wanted it. It's okay, you know, for a Messerschmitt. It's the first time I've done one, so there's a bit of a learning curve there, obviously, and. Well, obviously we'll do another one, not the next build, but when we do another one I'll have a little bit more of an idea of where it goes. whip this upside down, where my little holder is. And I'm not 100% sure about the colour. I'd have to. I'll have to. I mean, I've been to. I'm in the south, so I've been to Duxford a couple of times. My favourite place as a child. But I'd have to see what the colour is in real life to see how close that is. Now lines are always a little bit awkward. Let's just see how we go. And after the decals have gone on, give it a couple of hours to dry, and then go back over it again with your clear coat, so we can then start the weathering process. And then the weathering process won't muck up your decals because you would have sealed them in place with your clear coat. Right, that one took a bit of time, it was a bit awkward. try its sister on the other side. I'm looking forward to it. I've got to be honest, that last one was a right pain. But there's not many stickers. There's not many decals on the old on the Messerschmidt, so soak in this. That one's a bit easier. One more and we're done. There's still little bits to stick back on. I've still got the machine guns to go on the front of the wings because they stick out on the Messerschmitt. We've got all the little aerials and bits that go on the bottom. I always leave them off until last because you tend to snap them off. It's my favourite. Pick it up on the wrong wing, pick it up on the wrong side and you snap something off. Because this is only average modelling and not super impressive modelling like Plasmo. Because this is just me for a bit of a laugh. There we go. That is the Messerschmitt done. Well, you know, done to the point where we have to put some more clear coat on. Always make sure that you mask up the glass, the clear areas of your model, because clear coat will fog them up. Even though I know it says it's clear, you just don't risk it, because there's times where I've done a really nice model, clear coat it without thinking about masking any of the glass up, and it's ruined it. So okay, right, we're back onto the weathering process, and we're going to do a bit of pin washing. We did it in the last one. Let's grab the safety gloves. This is what we're going to use. MIG Ammo's Black Knights. There's a lot of controversy over what you should use as panel lines, but you have browns and greys, and I always use black because you can see it. So grab yourself your, obviously this is a enamel, so you're going to need some white spirits to clean your brush in. And all we do is dip your brush in it, obviously the right end, and then touch the model, and it should flow all along the gaps for you and down the panel lines. Because I've put a matte varnish over the top of this, it's not running very well. But we can do it this way, we can paint it all on the edges. All in the gaps. And then we should be able to let that dry a little. And then rub it off. So let's just let that dry and we'll come back to it then. Right, so while we're waiting for the primer to go off, I thought I would finish off the canopy. So, get me thin brush, thinner than that brush. All I've done with this is mounted it on a piece of blue tack so that I can hold it still. We'll let this dry. We'll put another coat on. Always better to put 2 or 3 light coats on than 1 thick coat. There we go. I'll put that in the stand. Give the brush a clean, he says, because he's not got his cleaner out. Now with the acrylic I actually use screen wash to clean the brushes. So just pop that there, pop the lid back on that, because that's the next thing that I'm going to kick over. And we'll have a look at the bottom of this. Now the nice thing about doing this kind of wash, now this is just a dry cotton bud, and you just want to rub off, and what it ends up doing is it leaves all the black paint in all the panel lines. And it also, when you want to do this, you want to do this in a direction of wind flow, because you'll get like nice little smudges and things, and it really does make the aircraft look a little bit grubby. which obviously they work because during wartime they didn't really have the time to clean them. So we've ended up with, you can see all the panel lines and a very grubby Messerschmitt. If you find that it's not coming off, if you dip your cotton pad in your white spirit, but then make sure this is only damp, so you know, squeeze a bit out of it and then just gently go over it, you'll be able to take a bit more of the dirt off. But you've got to be careful because it can take paint off. There's a few bits on here a bit dirtier than I wanted them to be, but no, that's alright. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, is it? As an underneath. So let's give the option. We'll give the we'll have a go at the old the sides. That shape. You also want to make sure that you do this after you've put the decals on, because obviously you want the dirt to float over the top of the decals. Let that dry. Have another go at the green on the canopy. Could have a bit of a break. From the filming, because obviously it's Christmas here, so we'll all be getting drunk and eating cake. You don't have to eat cake, just like eating cake. Everyone likes eating cake. So that will do, that's the canopy done. I'll leave that alone and give that brush a wipe. that dry fully. Be back with all the little bits and pieces. Right, here we go. Just a few bits left to do. And we're all done. Gonna paint in the aerials. There we go. And last but not least is the tail wheel. And then I'm probably going to call it done. I've got to be honest, I'm not happy with it. It's alright. Just the model's fine. Don't get me wrong. The Airfix model's brilliant. It's a lovely little model. Same as the Spitfire. It's lovely. It's another lovely model to build. I mucked up the camouflage. And that's all I can see is the mucked up camouflage. The weathering on it's fine. It's a little bit grubbier than I sort of wanted it to be. I could really tidy that up. Right, so here we are. Near the end now, a few little bits of touch up to do, which mainly is the tail wheel. Just gonna get some black on that. The guns were fitted onto the wing. The weathering's been done. It's a little over weathered for my taste, I think. But it's okay. I mucked up the camouflage, and I've got to be honest, I'm not happy with it at all. It's just, I mucked up the camouflage, and I haven't really been able to get into it since then. But the weathering's okay. It's a little bit dirtier than I wanted it to sort of be, but it's okay. It's a lovely model, don't get me wrong. The Airfix model is second to none. All went together nicely. Was a nice model. But yeah, like I said, I've got the camouflage slightly wrong, and no, it's going to annoy me now. But that's me. That's modelling for you. But generally, it's come out alright. I quite enjoyed building the model. I think I will do another one. I have got another one in my stash, so I will build another one, I think, and get that camouflage right. And it's okay, but it's it's a nice model, and it goes well with the model we did last time. It's a nice pair. So if you ever see the Dogfight Doubles set, it's a nice pair. It's a nice nice pair to get. I might see if I can get myself a like a stand. Let's do sort of try and do a flying diorama. Might look quite cool. Not spit though, is it? Anyway, thanks for watching this one, and the next one, I'm really excited about this one. Really excited. Never built one before, saw this in a shop and just bought it because I really fancy building it. And it's this. Airfix's 1 to 600 scale HMS hood. I've never built a ship before, no idea how they go together or what kind of painting's involved, but just, it caught me. I thought, I really fancy a ship. On what ship do you do? So we've got HMS Hood, which is obviously famous for the Bismarck's target practice. So I look forward to seeing you after Christmas when I start building this. Thanks very much. Hope everyone has a nice Christmas. Get loads of models that you want, and have a happy new year.